If you're looking for an easy and economical way to refresh and update your 2009 to 2018 Ram 1500's look and lighting, then these OE-style headlights will do exactly that for a fraction of the cost of a new set from Ram. These are essentially replicas of your original factory halogens with a few added twists, and they'll refresh the front end of your truck and save you a bunch of money. Now, just a quick note on fitment here, these are designed to fit 2009 to 2018 Ram 1500s equipped with factory halogen non-projector headlights. When it comes to aftermarket headlights, really, these aren't anything too over the top. In fact, they are essentially just a direct replacement for your stock ones, and they look almost the same. The biggest difference here is that the inner housings are black as opposed to the stock chrome housings, and they have these smoked lenses over top. So these look quite a bit more aggressive than your stock headlights, and even though they keep the overall general style and setup of them, they are going to be a little bit more aggressive and just that much cooler looking. But they also aren't going to sacrifice too much in lighting output because they do have brand new lenses over top as well, so these are nice and unmarred. And you can, of course, always upgrade your bulbs if you want to later, but we'll get to that in a moment. Otherwise though, these pretty much match your OEM headlights. That of course means they are going to utilize those standard halogen bulbs for your main beams and turn signal indicators, just like your truck would have had from the factory. And the amber corner lights remain as well, so these almost look like an option that could have been on a stock truck with maybe one of the blackout packages that Ram likes to offer. These will shine a bit more brightly simply due to the fact that they are brand new, and running the standard bulbs again means that replacements and even upgrades are inexpensive and easy to come by. The outer housings are made from polypropylene, which is known for its lightweight and its strength. The lenses are of course made of polycarbonate, as you'd find on pretty much any other automotive headlight. So these are constructed just like your standard original headlights. And you don't even need to provide your own bulbs, they come with them included. However, we do have options available on the site if you want to upgrade or just swap out to something a little bit different. And of course you get integrated adjusters on the back here too, which means they are DOT and SAE compliant and therefore fully street legal, again just like your originals. What is not like your original headlights though is the price. The pair here is only going to set you back about $200, which is less than just one headlight if you were going to get it directly from Ram. So you're getting a whole set that looks even cooler and you're going to spend a lot less money. Really, you can't argue with that. Installation gets a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and the job should take you around 1 hour to complete. This is all plug and play, and if you want to swap bulbs you can, but really this is a very easy job for you to accomplish at home. Everything is just going to bolt right into place with no modifications or even wiring needed. With that, let's head on out to the shop and we'll walk you through the process.
For this install, you will need an impact, an extension, a 10mm socket, and a clip removal tool. What's up guys, today we're going to be doing some headlights on our Ram, but before we get started, we're going to send you to watch a quick video on how to remove your factory headlight, and we'll see you when you get back.
For this install, we are going to have to pull the grill off the front end of our truck to gain access to the headlights. You don't need a whole lot of tools to accomplish this job, and I'm going to walk you through every step of the process. So let's get started. The first step is actually going to be to remove the rad support cover. Ours is missing, and all you'll need is this little clip removal tool to pop the clips out to remove that, and that is going to gain you access to these 4 10mm bolts here at the top of the grill. So I'll use my 10mm socket on a ratchet and pull those out. Once those bolts are removed, you can grab the grill from the front end and just give it a good pull, and it should come right off. The next step is actually going to be behind the headlight, and you're going to gain access to this through the inner fender liner. There's an access window that we can use to get to the back of the headlight, and we're going to be feeling for this white tab here. It has a lip on the bottom of it, and all we have to do is push it up to unlock it. I just need to pull the clip for the access window back, and then I can fold that back out of my way, and then I can put my hand inside and release the tab. Next, once again using my 10mm socket and ratchet, I'm going to remove the 2 bolts here on the front of the headlight. That'll allow me to pull it out and unplug it from the vehicle. Now I can pull my headlight out and unplug my connectors. Just to give you a little bit of a better visual of the clip that I was referring to earlier, this is it right here, and it is currently in its locked position. By pushing it up, you open up the slot here to allow the headlight to come out.
Alright guys, welcome back. Now that we have our factory headlights out, we can start installing our new ones. Now these are a simple plug and play. So we're going to set this over here, and we're going to plug our factory connectors in to our new headlight. Make sure we lock down those tabs, push this one around, plug this guy in. Now that we have this in, we can set our headlight in place. And we'll come in and reinstall our hardware. So we'll start by getting our two 10mm screws back in up front. So our shorter one is going to go in the top. Might have to maneuver this around a little bit to get it to line up. Then we'll get our longer one back in the bottom. Now remember, you have that spacer. Keep that in line. And once you've got your two bolts in up front, you can come back to your fender liner and lock that tab back in place. So we'll reach back in. You want to push that down to lock that in, and then reinstall that cover. And once you have this side in, you can repeat the same process for the other side. Now that we've got our headlights in, we can reinstall our grille. We'll line this up. There'll be 4 mounting tabs at the top, and locators in the middle and the bottom. Then we can reinstall our 4 10mm screws up top. Now we'll get our 10mm socket and run these back in. Now that we have these in, we'll come back and reinstall our upper shroud. So now we'll get our shroud back in place. So we'll line up our tabs, push clips rather. Push those back into position. Don't forget your corner ones. And that'll do it. Alrighty folks, that about wraps up our review and install of our OE style headlights with black housings and smoked lenses for your 09 to 18 Ram 1500 with factory halogen non-projector headlights. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.